Hi everybody! I know it's been a long last time since I made a video like this, but I am incredibly bored, so I figured why not make a video. And I was thinking about what to make, just got done streaming Resident Evil 4 for like 30 minutes, um, and I was thinking, what can I make to pass the time, because I'm bored as shit, uh, so I figured why not show you my PlayStation 1 collection. I don't know why, but why not, you know? There's a good chunk of games here. It's not a whole bunch, but, let's get started. First up is Tomb Raider. This is the original copy that my brother got when it first came out. And I enjoy this game. I also have it on PC, but I don't have a PC in my new place now. But I just started a new job, so I'm going to save up, and freaking get parts for a sweet-ass gaming PC so I can go back and reinstall Steam and play my games. God, my nose looks shiny. Why does my nose look so shiny? I just noticed that. Why is my nose so big? I just noticed. Oh my god! Anyway. Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I never beat it, but I know the ending. I believe I know the ending. But I remember towards the end there's this boss, like an egg thing that falls out from the ceiling. I also have the anniversary, the remake of this, which is freaking awesome as well. Up next is a game I thought I had a crack in, but I don't, and that is Tomb Raider 2. This is the one I played a good amount. I like the story. I like how at the I don't know if it's at the end, but you fight a dragon. Wait, no, it's not at the end. You do fight a dragon in this game, but it's not at the end. At the end, the bad guys come to Lara's house and try to take her out, and you have to run around the house and kill them and whatnot. I remember that. I remember seeing that as a kid, watching my brother play. So, yeah, I don't remember much of it. Tomb Raider 1 is the one I remember most of, but I do remember this game. And I do like it. Non-greatest hits. This is greatest hits. Okay. Moving on. You guessed it. Tomb Raider 3. Now, this is the one I played the least. Did I say I played this one the least? I might have played this one the least. I don't know. This is the one where I can't get past the first freaking level. The first stage. So, I didn't play much of it. I remember when this first came out, it was, or the Christmas came out, my parents, what they would do is, they told me and my sister to, grab, catalogs, cut out what you want, put them in an envelope, and they'll mail them to Santa. So I mailed this, but I put a note, I think, or something, saying that I wanted to get this for my brother. Yeah, so this was originally his, which I kind of asked for him for Christmas, if that makes sense. I do like this game, even though I can't get past the first stage. I like all the Tomb Raider games. They're fun as shit, even the new ones. Up next is what kind of might be Tomb Raider 4, Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. I played a good amount of this, didn't get that far in it, but this is kind of no, this isn't a prequel. The beginning of this game is where she's younger and she finds her backpack and whatnot. But yeah, I enjoy this game as well, along with the other Tomb Raiders. So not much to say here. It's a freaking it's an Egyptian Tomb Raider. Not an Egyptian Tomb Raider. It takes place in Egypt. You have to find an Egyptian artifact or whatever. The Last Revelation, except it's not the last. Oh, and real quick. Damn it. Big old titties. Alright, anyway, moving on. Up next is one I played the least of. I played about 5 minutes and that was it. And I got this at a flea market. Fix my heart. I got this at a flea market, and that is Tomb Raider Chronicles. I think, yeah, this is the one where she's thought to be dead, and these people talk about their experiences with her or whatever, or stories about her, and that's pretty much what this game is. Played 5 minutes, didn't go back to it because I don't know why. I feel like I would like it. Up next is the first part of my second favorite video game series of all time, and that is Resident Evil Director's Cut. Resident Evil. I love this game. I love all Resident Evil games, mostly. I remember watching my brother play this as a kid, me being scared shitless at the end when the tyrant shows up. I thought he dropped down from a helicopter. The helicopter was flying up and he dropped the tyrant. But now I'm older now and I play the game from beginning to end and I know that the tyrant comes up, not down. I remember being terrified watching my brother play this. especially that beginning with the zombie turning his head and whatnot. Up next is what's arguably the best Resident Evil, but sometimes it might not be, because some people compare this to 4 or 3 or whatever, freaking hell. It's a game series. Anyone can be the best to someone, so it's all opinion-based. Resident Evil 2. I played the shit out of this game. Not as much as 4, but I played the shit out of this game. Watched my brother play it back in the day. Yeah, I like how there's like 4 stories where Leon A, Claire B, Leon, or Claire A, Leon B, all 4. This is like, this is I really like this game a lot. I can't remember where I got it. This isn't my brother's original copy, which he ended up giving to me. But I do like this game a lot. I love it. Like I said, I like all Resident Evils, mostly. Up next is what might be my favorite Resident Evil, honestly. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. I don't know why, I just really freaking love this game. Nemesis is badass, he chases you and whatnot, and it's in a big-ass city, which is awesome. Come on, it's in a big-ass city, Nemesis chases you, he goes, stairs. It's dope. This might be my favorite, I'm not entirely sure. I really have to think about it. Next is the remake of the beginning of my 4th favorite video game series. 4th. And that is Final Fantasy 1 and 2, or Final Fantasy Origins. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 on PS1. I played a little bit of both. Some fun trivia for you. I've never beaten a Final Fantasy game. Oh my god, really? Yeah, that's true. I've never beaten a Final Fantasy game, but that doesn't mean it can't be my 4th favorite series. Real quick, I'm going to take a sip of something. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'm not sponsored. I should be. You want to sponsor me? I'm just kidding. What? Freaking like 60 subscribers? Freaking highlighter. A secret nectar. That's not so secret because I showed you the label. Oops. Anyway. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I enjoy them. Turn-based RPGs. My personal favorite RPGs. I love RPGs. RPGs are my favorite genre. Genre? Yeah, genre. Then up next is Final Fantasy Chronicles with Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger, I've never beaten. Final Fantasy IV, obviously, I've said I've never beaten a Final Fantasy game, so I've never beaten this. But Final Fantasy IV fights for my #1 spot for my favorite Final Fantasy game. I don't know, I just love Final Fantasy IV a lot, and one of the Final Fantasy games coming up might be second, might be first. I don't know. 4 and the one coming up, they fight for my #1 spot for my favorite Final Fantasy game. Which, you guessed it, Final Fantasy Anthology comes with Final Fantasy 5 and 6. 6 might be my favorite, I don't know. This and 4 fight for my favorite. I'll tell you right off the bat, Final Fantasy 3 is my favorite Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy 7 is my 3rd favorite Final Fantasy. I know someone's thinking, well, what about Final Fantasy 7? Final Fantasy 7 doesn't have to be everyone's #1. It's my #3. But 6 and 4 fight for my love. So I don't know who to pick. Which one to pick? Oops. Wait, no, the booklet fell out. And next up, you can tell from theme here, I have my games in order. Series, like, you know, if I have like a beginning of a series, I have to put the sequels after it, prequels first, whatever. Final Fantasy VII, my brother's original copy. Never got rid of it. It's greatest hits, what kind of hurts my heart, but whatever. And yeah, #3 favorite Final Fantasy, and it's the most popular Final Fantasy. I'll tell you that. It's the most popular. And it is it's an amazing game. And, yeah, next is Final Fantasy VIII. I like it, but at the same time, it's like the junctioning and the magic and the drawing magic and the this and the that and the other thing. It's just annoying. It's just a lot to learn. But once you get the hang of it, you know, it's an alright game. It's not the best, but, you know, I enjoy it. Now, up next is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. I don't know if it's in my top 5, but no, it's not in my top 5. No, it's not my top 5, but it would be my top 10 if I made top 10. And that's Final Fantasy IX. This is the last medieval Final Fantasy. And that's freaking sad, because medieval Final Fantasy is amazing. I love the medieval setting. And medieval has to be my 2nd favorite setting, first being post-apocalypse, just saying. But a post-apocalyptic Final Fantasy. Oh my god, how would that work? I don't know, who cares? But, wait, post-apocalypse, isn't there one already post-apocalypse? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Final Fantasy IX, I love this game. Medieval Final Fantasy. You should go back to this. Really, Final Fantasy 16 or 17, whatever. Because I think I saw like a tech demo or whatever. of what might be Final Fantasy 16. I think it was like the Final Fantasy experience or something. Yeah. Up next is Silent Hill. The first Silent Hill, greatest hits. I was so close to beating this, but I got to a part where I think I got stuck and I couldn't go back and fix it. So I haven't played it since, but I remember liking this game a lot because survival horror is dope. Rest in peace, Silent Hill series. Just saying. Up next, Chrono Cross. For some reason, this won't work on my PS1, so I would have to play it on my PS3. But from what I played of it, I do like it. I haven't gotten much into it, but from what I understand, there's a shit ton of characters, like a lot of people to get attached to and like learn and play as, which might be a downside, might be an upside for people. But you know, I haven't beaten this, but it is a fun game. It's an RPG. I love RPGs. Now up next is the first of a game series I played in my childhood, except I played the N64 version, and then when I heard about the PS1 version being different, I had to grab them as soon as I could. Army Men Sarge's Heroes. It is amazing how different this version is to the Nintendo 64 version. See, in this one, you could ride tanks. You couldn't do that in Nintendo 64 version. And, yeah, you could ride tanks. I think the levels are different. I don't really remember. But I do remember loving this game. It's such a fun game, and it's such a funny concept. Like toy soldiers fighting wars and shit. In the real world and in their plastic world. And Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2, once again, it's different. I think the layout is different. I also have this on the PS2. But, yeah, I really enjoy the Army Men games. I wish they would, like, reboot them or whatever, but that's never gonna happen, probably. But, yeah. Good shit. Now, next up is the game that started it all. Grand Theft Auto. I played about a half hour of this. It's a top-down game. And it's funny because I think it's R1 or L1 that you use to burp, and I don't know what, excuse me, I don't know what service, I don't know what purpose that serves, but yeah, where it all began. I've got to get Grand Theft Auto 2 though. Now up next is, well, not the first one, technically the third one of my #1 favorite video game series. And that is Metal Gear Solid. This game, I love this game. I love all the Metal Gear Solid games. Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2, I love them all. I know Revengeance is canon, but I don't like to count it as canon, so whenever I mention my favorite game series, whenever I mention this being my favorite game series, I don't really bring up Revengeance that much. Yeah, this game this game started it all with a lot of people, and honestly, it started it all with me. I love this game series, and it's just so sad to know that it's dead. That I'm not gonna go into it, but I'm not getting Metal Gear Survival new. I'll get it used. That way, Konami doesn't get any of my money. Moving on, this says my brother gave this to me. It says Bubble Bobble, but really, it's it's Bubble Bobble. But cheeks, it's also there's Katamari Damacy on PS2 in here. I want to get the case because I love the Katamari games. They're fun as shit. I don't know how much they're worth now, but I'll have to. I want to get them. I have on the 360. What is it? Beautiful Katamari, and on PS3 I have We Love Katamari. I also have Touch My Katamari on Vita, which is a sexual innuendo without even trying not to be one. What is this? Oh, this is Riven, sequel to the Mist. The sequel to Myst. Myst I played a lot. I never beat that. I never beat this either. I played about 5 minutes of this, but this is another point-and-click game. Kind of like Myst. Yeah. It's like, I want to go back and play some of these games, because doing this video makes me want to play them. Up next is Duke Nukem Total Meltdown. This game is dope. Duke Nukem Total, as you can tell, it's like, is this the first 3D Duke Nukem? This isn't even 3D, is it? I don't flippin' know. Whatever. Gameplay like Doom, which is amazing. Duke Nukem Total Meltdown. Hail to the king, baby. Love it. Oh shit, almost dropped it. I love it. Hail to the king, baby. I'm all out of... Wait, no. It's time to kick ass and chew gum. And I'm all... Bubble gum. Fuck you. And I'm all out of gum. Bubble gum. Whatever. It's time to fuck you. Whatever, man. Oh, it's time to chew bubble gum and kick ass. Or it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum. Wait, hold on. Excuse me, all this talking hurts my throat. Up next is Duke Nukem, Time to Kill. I didn't play this as much. This isn't first person. But travel through time. Oh, yeah, you can travel through time in this apparent. Oh, Time to Kill. Fucking no shit. I played a little bit of this. I didn't play a whole lot. Not as much as Duke Nukem Total Meltdown. But this isn't a first person. This is a third person Duke Nukem game. If you could see from the flipping glare. Yeah. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable. I don't remember much about it, but I remember enjoying it. Up next is a game that is like a survival horror RPG, and it is freaking amazing. I really like this game a lot. And that includes 1998 collector CD, Xenogears, Bushido Blade 2, Brave Fencer, Musashi, whatever, and Final Fantasy VIII. It's Parasite Eve, by the way. What bonus disc you? Oh shit! Collector CD. Oh wow, look at that. Oh wow, it's still in here. Awesome. But yeah, this is like a survival horror RPG. I've never beaten it, but I played enough of it to like it a whole lot. And it's survival horror RPG, two of my favorite types of games rolled up into one. And this Parasite Eve 2, and if you can tell, it's cracked to shit, because I bought this. Oh, it cracked in the back too. I bought this on eBay. It said light wear, but yeah, it doesn't look that light because it's all freaking jacked up and whatnot. But you know, nonetheless, this is if I remember correctly, this is more survival horror than RPG. But I do believe that there are RPG elements in this. I haven't played it in a while. I played the first one more, but yeah, this is more horror-y than survival horror. Yeah, wait, this is more horror-y than RPG. But if I remember correctly, you shoot enemies, numbers pop out, and that's RPG-ish. Now, up next is The Legend of Dragoon, which I really enjoy this RPG, but the thing is, it does get annoying, because when I play turn-based RPG, I want to, like, put in a command, watch him attack. But this is like a timed button press. I played a good chunk of this, not a whole lot, but I do remember liking it a lot. Because it's an RPG, and fucking, I mentioned it like a million times already. I fucking love RPGs. Turn-based, real-time, I don't give a shit. As long as I'm customizing my shit and freaking equipping weapons and armor and whatnot, I'm there. And up next is St. Kratos of Resident Evil, Dino Crisis. Fuck off, Glare. Dino Crisis. This comes with a Resident Evil 3 Nemesis demo disc. Does it really? Or are you bullshitting me? I don't want to break it, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, from the creators of Resident Evil, Dino Crisis. The gameplay is very similar to Resident Evil, except you fight dinosaurs. And yeah. Now up next, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on PS1. I remember having this on PC, but my PC was shit, so I couldn't play this that much on PC without lag and whatnot. So when I found it on PS1, I immediately grabbed it, and I don't know if this is the same version, but I remember the Harry Potter games are one of the few examples where the movie-based games are freaking great. Because I played this one, second and third. I think fourth, I'm not sure. The other ones, I'm not 100% on them, if they're good or not. But this is a good game. A movie-based game that's good. This as well is another movie-based game that's good. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I have this on PS2 also, but I originally played it for the first time on GameCube. And this game is another movie-based game that is fucking good. I don't know why I did a fart noise, but you know, why not? Why did I buy this again? Oh, right. I got this at a local game store, because since I moved, there's like 2 game stores near me. Reboot. I remember watching my brother play this, and isn't this like a TV show also? I believe this is a TV show also. Or is this based off the TV show, or is the TV show based off this? I don't know. But I remember watching my brother play something like this. I don't know if this is the exact same game. I believe it is, but because it looks so familiar. But yeah, I played about 5 minutes. It was like, how much was this? It was like $10. I don't flipping know. Oh, probably overpaid. Who knows? $5. I don't know. Now, up next is Alien Trilogy. I played a little bit of this, and this was like an impulse buy because I saw the gameplay, how it was like first person, but it was like kind of Doom-ish first person. Wait, did Acclaim work on Duke Nukem 3D? Where's that dumb question? Where are they? Nope. 3D. GT Interactive. All right, never mind. Yeah, I played a little bit of this. You know, a lot of these games I buy, I play for about 5 minutes. I'm like, I'll get back to it. Never get back to it. I'm sure that's with a lot of gamers or collectors or whatever. But yeah, Alien Trilogy. It's a first-person shooter, kind of Doomish, but it's kind of why I like. I bought it because I like the gameplay. And I'm gonna end on this. Really, I got this for my sister, and she wanted me to keep it with my games. It's freaking Spice World on PS1. Spice World. I don't know. It's a game from back in the day. We used to play it, or she used to play it. I used to watch and be like, "What the hell?" Because she was into the Spice Girls. Apparently, they're getting back on tour or something, or a reunion. I read that on Facebook. I showed it to my sister. But yeah, Spice World on PS1. So yeah, those are my games. I ended with that, but yeah, here's stack number 1, and I stacked them. And stack number 2, which is right now. Yep. So yeah, that's my PS1 collection. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a while since I made a video like this. And yeah, this is the first time I actually wanted to make it. This first time in a while I wanted to make a video where I wasn't about to go to sleep. Because when I go to sleep, I'm in the mood to make videos. I don't flipping know why, but apparently I have to be bored shitless too in order to make videos. So yeah, hope and pray if you like my videos. Hope and pray that I'm bored shitless all the time. One more sip of my mysterious nectar. Yeah, mysterious. It gives me power. Anyway, excuse me. Thanks for watching.